right now it's got a disinfectant where it's cleaning the teats off right now. So it's got a brush that swings out and it's cleaning each quarter off, getting all the debris and disinfecting the quarters. So it does this twice. It does a double wash on each of the quarters. And right now, as it gets done with each quarter for the second time, it'll blow air up on the teat to dry the teat too. So it does a double clean on each one, and then it dries each teat in the process also. See that sound of that's the air blowing on the teats right now. So once it's done with the fourth teat, the brush is going to swing back out, and then the lasers are going to come into effect and start finding the teats of the cow. And what happens is it stores the last 30 milkings from each cow. So every time it milks each cow, it gets better and better at finding the teats. So when a cow first calves, it takes a while. It'll store the first 30, and then once it gets to the 31st, it'll drop the first and keep storing the last 30 as the cow's bag changes over time. So right now it just connected to all 4 quarters. It's waiting for milk flow, and once it gets that milk flow in each quarter, it sprays the brush off. So right now that cow has milk flow in each quarter. If it didn't get milk flow, after like 15 seconds, it'll pull the quarter off that it doesn't have milk flow and reconnect until it gets milk flow, because it could have went on sideways, or it could have missed the quarter by a fraction of an inch. So right now this cow has flow in all 4 quarters, so she's in here eating her protein pellet as she's getting milk, so that keeps her calm. And right now it individually milks each quarter, so once one quarter's done, it'll take off that quarter. Unlike the old way of milking all 4 the same amount of time, it doesn't dry milk the quarters, so that's supposed to help with the cell count and less chance of getting mastitis. So the individual milking of each quarter is a big thing too. This milk right now goes into the receiver jar off to the right here. The jar gets dumped in through the pipeline into the milk tank, right across the freestall barn over here. So right now 1 quarter got done. Now the second quarter got done. So both front quarters are done, and the back 2 are getting close. The cow that's in the robot right now is number 695. That's her responder number. That's the number on her strap. That identifies the cow when she comes in. Right here it actually shows the weight of the cow. This cow weighs 1,508 pounds. Then up on top here it shows 24.46 pounds. That's how many pounds she's given so far. And then right here it shows a left front, left rear, and right rear. And right now the only quarter being milked is a left rear, because there's a check mark by the left front, and right rear. And there's an hourglass right here that's all white, so that means that quarter is almost done also. And then it also shows the minutes and seconds it was on each quarter. So 1 minute 49 on the left front, 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the right front. So far the left rear is milked 3 minutes and 14, and the right rear is 2 minutes and 41 seconds. See, now the left rear just got done. So right now it's spraying a teat dip, an iodine on the quarters, and now it's going to let this cow out, drain the milk jar. It'll drain the milk jar, do a cup wash, and now this cow will leave, and the next cow in line will be entering.
Well, you know the old saying, you learn something new every day, and today you learned about the dairy farmer's new best friend,